The Monday Marketing Minisode. Today we're talking about Instagram, and is organic traction dead? Just might be.
Have you hit a wall when it comes to growing your interior design business? Then welcome to Wingnut Social, the podcast specifically designed to accelerate your business through increased social media presence, impactful online content, and translating industry experience into physical success. This is your design business tightly fastened. Now welcome the hosts of Wingnut Social, Darla Powell and Natalie Graff.
Hey there, and welcome to the Monday Marketing Minisode. I am your host, the Grand High Poobah of all things social media and Wingnut Social, Darla Ann Powell, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Natalie Ann Graff. Hey, Natalie, how the hell are you?
Oh, I can't complain, but when did your middle name become Ann? I thought it's Julia.
I like to say Ann as everybody's middle name. It just makes me giggle. I'm just wired like that.
You're special.
Natalie, you are familiar with our bodacious Facebook group, the Wingnut Social Media Lab.
I am.
Although you're not really in there.
You know,
a lot.
I know you guys are giving me a hard time about that. I sometimes feel I just don't have enough hours in the day for that.
That is everybody's struggle. Trust me when I tell you. I have been bitching about you being more active and more visible, and this is your struggle. This is your little homework that I'm putting you on. But if you guys aren't familiar with our Facebook group, it is called the Wingnut Social Media Lab. And if you are a home pro, designer, decorator, home stager, if you hop on over to that on Facebook and answer our 3 little questions, we will let you in so you can see all the awesome sauce like what went down this morning.
Oh, something went down. Juicy?
Something went down in the lab. Yeah. I posted the results of one of our latest promotions that I do on Instagram, and I have some really good numbers on there. So people in the lab were like, that's really great. Hey, how about you share how the hell you did it? Because you know how it is when you think that everybody knows kind of what you know, you just assume. So it seemed very simple to me because I have the knowledge on how to do it. But because there were so many questions, I said, this would make an excellent mini-potty. Mini-sode.
Darla.
I know. Did you get any DMs?
Nope.
To change? Not yet. The day is young because we're recording this on Barn Day.
On Monday.
Okay. So you have probably noticed that engagement on Instagram, getting followers on Instagram is getting increasingly more difficult.
It's like,
crash. Well, there's not a crash.
No, not a crash. It's just not the organic growth.
We're hovering really low. It's like when have that movie scene and the airplane is like, it's going to crash into the mountain. It really is going to crash. But then they pull up at the last second. That's where Instagram is right now. And instead of a lever on the airplane to pull that up, it's money that you have to spend. So since May of 2019, this is all in industry publications too, for marketing agencies. There has been a huge downtick in engagement, commenting, et cetera, on Instagram. And they're not stupid. I've mentioned this before. Now, Instagram and Facebook, owned by the same company, Facebook, are pay to play. They want you to throw money behind some of your more popular posts so you can get your content out to new and fresh eyes. And honestly, seriously, short of becoming a viral sensation anymore or fixer-upper on HGTV, it is very difficult to get an increase in followers. So I posted some results from a 2-day promotion that I did on Darla Powell Interiors. It was one of our more popular video posts. And in 2 days, we've received 72 followers from that post.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? So I posted that in there and everybody was like, please tell us how to do that.
Go ahead, Darla. I'm listening because I don't know how to do that either. This is why I don't do the social media side.
Right. Now you have to do this from your mobile. That you're not going to be able to do this from your laptop, but you'll see on your Instagram profile, if you go to your profile, there'll be a spot right there that'll say promote post. And once you click on that, it'll give you options of, you can go through your post, you can see the stats, you can see what did better than the others. And sometimes they'll even give you a little recommendation. Hey, this posted 95% better than the rest of them. Those are usually pretty accurate. And those, I go with them sometimes when I just want to spend a quick $30. Don't get mad at me.
Quick $30. Is this like confession of the soul of how much you've actually spent?
A little bit, but it's really worth it. The social media marketing is really worth it. Okay, so you go to promotions, you pick out a well-performing post, and then the next step it's going to send you, once you hit the next on that, is where do you send the people that click on this post? You have a couple choices. You have 3 choices, actually. You can send them to A, your profile. You can send them to B, your website. Or C, for direct messages. And it really depends on the type of advertising you push. You know, what is the end goal? Mine, for this post that I posted in the lab, was just to get more followers. Because like I said, organic engagement's way down. You have to pay to play. So I picked my profile. When you pick your profile, that is what you're going to get mostly from that, is a big follower bump. You will maybe get some people to your website as well, because they're scoping out your profile and that link is there. But that's mainly the goal of picking your profile. If you pick your website, that's pretty self-explanatory. They will go to your website and you may get some follows from that, but you're not as likely to. In the DMs, I haven't used that option yet. I'm okay with that. If they go to my profile or website, but some of you guys may have like a course or may want to just give out some more information on your DMs, find out more, message me directly. That may work for you. Okay. And then the next step, once you click next, it's going to ask you, Instagram's going to ask you to select your target audience. There's an automatic audience, which it would probably be okay. It's kind of a lookalike audience that Instagram chooses that targets people like your followers. So what they'll do is they'll go down and see your audience now. What demographics do they consist of? Sex, age. Not sex doesn't mean yes. It's male or female now. Sex, age, where they live, what their likes, dislikes, hobbies, such like that are. So you can just kind of throw that in there and see what clicks, or you can have the option to really dial that in and make your own targeted audience. This particular post, and all this will be in the show notes too, I did just for our local traffic here in Miami that live within a certain radius of our design firm, who are interested in interior design, renovation, or interior design ideas. And you always have that option to edit as it goes. But I have 3 or 4 saved audiences, one for the podcast, for you guys, one for design locally, design nationally, design internationally. You can really, really get very specific with it.
I'm still really happy that this is not part of my job.
I know, right? Now, the next step is where the rubber hits the road, your budget and duration. You want to figure out how much money you want to spend over how many days. Right now, this one was set just to $5 daily for 6 days. So far, it's doing really well. I didn't really have to spend a lot of money. It was video too, which is helpful. I find that video, this is just an aside, does a little bit better with these promoted posts than static pictures, but they both do pretty well. But you can choose, you can spend $100 a day for a year if you want to. It's really...
I don't think that's a good idea, Darla.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that, Darla. Let me rephrase that.
Okay, maybe I won't spend that much. And then once you pick your budget, you click next and it says you're all set. You can preview the promotion, send it to create. It takes maybe an hour, maybe a little less for them to approve it, just to make sure you're not putting out anything that's going to be offensive to the Instagram audience. And then you go sit by the pool, you drink a margarita, and you wait for all that business to just come on in.
I like the margarita and the pool part. I think I'll let you do all this technical stuff and I'll just be waiting by the pool.
Well, what I really love about this, besides the fact that it does help you to get followers and helps to grow your account, because like I said, those days have sailed of that really true organic following, is you can really dial in who you want to target to see this post. So if you are more interested in becoming an internationally renowned interior design influencer, you can set your audience nationwide, several different nations, different followers. If you're a B2B business, if you're an interior design coach, or if you're a vendor, you can pick an audience that is ASID or interior design community, people who are in the industry. It's incredibly robust and scary a little bit.
About how you can pinpoint and target your exact audience. That is scary. I have seen that page.
Okay, this is pretty simple, and I hope that by breaking it down for you, that's helped. you to navigate through it and do some experimentation with Instagram ads. Facebook is also very similar when you do the boost, but I'm really getting into Instagram lately. But if this still sounds a little complicated for you guys, or if you guys don't know exactly where you want to target or what your goals are, you can always give us a call at Wingnut, 1-877-Wingnut, and we'll be happy to help you out with it, walk you through it, or even do it for you. That's not a problem at all. And this is all laid out in the show notes at wingnutsocial.com/podcast. And if you go over to the Wingnut Social Media Lab on Facebook, you can see the breakdown on that as well. And I think that's it for this week, Nat. You got anything else?
I got nothing.
I
got nothing.
That sounds so sad.
It is a little sad.
That is sad.
I know.
Today we're recording this on actual Monday.
On an actual Monday for next Monday.
I'm feeling very productive this morning. We're going to go and finish off the packages that we talked about with Sarah Lynn Brennan and Stacy McKenna of Mydoma. We are focused.
All right.
Happy Monday, everybody.
So long.
See ya.
You've reached the end of this episode of Wingnut Social, but that's only your first step. Be sure to head to wingnutsocial.com to reach out to us directly and schedule your free consultation with one of our Wingnut social media specialists to take your business from social mediocre to social media master. We'll see you on the next episode of Wingnut Social, your social media tightly fastened.
Good boy, Mango.